I'm Seth Doan for CBSNews.com in the shadow of the San Jose mine here behind me, where the rescue operation is in full swing. We're told this is most likely, we're just a couple of days away from seeing the miners being brought to the surface. We just got out of a press conference which happens here every day at about noon, where we get the most up-to-date information. The biggest news coming out of that press conference today is that they have successfully tested that Phoenix capsule, lowering it about 2,000 feet down the rescue tunnel toward the miners. They stopped short of the miners just about 46 feet from where they are. There was a moment of levity in the press conference when the Minister of Mining joked that they didn't want to send it down the rest of the way because they didn't want the miners to jump in quite yet. He was joking, of course, but there are still a lot of preparations to get ready for putting miners into that capsule. We asked for a couple of questions online and people are sending them in. I have them on my BlackBerry here, so let's see if we can answer a couple of them. From Facebook, Julie Darcy asks, what happens if the capsule gets stuck on the way up? Well, Julie, there's actually a mechanism that would allow them to remove the bottom of the capsule where the miners are standing. And if the capsule were to get jammed, they're of course planning for any contingency, trying to make that not happen. But if it were to happen, the miner would be able to actually be removed out of the bottom part of that metal cage. Next question is also from Facebook. Helen Flynn asks, how are they planning to prepare the miners for the rescue? What precautions are being taken to prevent anxiety and panic attacks? Well, Helen Flynn, interesting you asked that. Panic attacks are one of the biggest concerns right now. They've actually sent down a camera to monitor for signs of a panic attack, and there will be a camera in the rescue capsule. Imagine this very small metal cage, almost like standing in something the diameter or the width of a bicycle tire. There will be a camera trained on their eyes, trained on the miner's face, and they'll be looking for signs of panic attacks. There were reports that they would send down some kind of sedatives, but a lot of the health minister and other officials have said, look, they want these guys to be very alert, to be in control when they're lifted to the surface. One more question. Let's do Debbie Cook, also from Facebook. She asks, how long will it take to get the miners out once they start to come out? Will it take 1 to 2 hours or to just get one person out? And are we talking days for all of them to come out? Well, Debbie Cook, we are looking at most likely a timeline that could extend to up to 48 hours while they lift these miners out. The actual ride in the rescue capsule for each of these miners, we're told, is about 20 minutes long. But there is a lot of work to do to lower the capsule to make sure that the miners are secured and ready and prepared mentally and physically to get into this capsule for this ride. They're concerned about blood clots. They're concerned about dizziness. So they'll be very slow, very methodical, we're told, in putting each of these guys in the capsule. So the actual ride only takes 20 minutes, but by the time you check the capsule, by the time they drop cameras down to make sure that the shaft is still strong, the rescue shaft, it's expected to take up to 48 hours for the entire rescue process to continue. So I've probably rambled on long enough for you now, but keep sending in your questions. We'll try to keep answering them. Send them through to CBS News through Twitter or Facebook. We'll get them out here and try to answer them for you. For now, I'm Seth Doan for CBS News at the San Jose mine in Chile.